श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम्। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोदिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये निष्प्रपञ्चाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे। ॐ यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरुप्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि संसारबन्धात् सर्वोपदेष्टुः शिवानन्दमूर्तेः मृद्वङ्घ्रियुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यं दयासिन्धुं दीनबन्धुं शास्त्रार्थबोधनपटुं मस्करीन्द्रपरं नौमि श्रीचिदानन्दसद्गुरुम्। ॐ प्राणिनां दुःखहर्तारौ ज्ञानदौ भुवनमुक्तये शिवानन्दचिदानन्दौ आश्रये गुरुसत्तमौ। ॐ शान्तात्मानं प्रणतसुलभं सिद्धविद्याप्रभावं भास्वद्रूपं सुगुणनिलयं ध्वस्तकर्मादिवर्गं प्रज्ञावृद्धं न च समदृशं तारदं त्यागिवर्यं साक्षात् ईशं मम गुरुवरं शिवानन्दं नतोऽस्मि शिवानन्दं नतोऽस्मि। ॐ मनस्ते पादाब्जे निवसतु वचस्तोत्रफणिदौ करौ च अभ्यर्चायां श्रुतिरपि कथाकर्णनभिदौ तव ध्याने बुद्धि नयनयुगलं मूर्तिविभवे परग्रन्थान् कैर्वा परमशिवजाने परमतः। ॐ So today 44th sloka I think. This sloka I will read and give explanation. Afterwards I will tell you what exactly, how this is presented. Among the Shankaracharya's Stuti Stotras, this Sivananda Lahari and Saundarya Lahari are each 100 slokas, and these have got certain specialities. The Saundarya Lahari is full of mantra shastra, and the first 41 slokas is called Ananda Lahari, and Gurudev has published that book, and Saundarya Lahari also we have published once. Most of them are mantra shastras, and most of these slokas are mantras, and they also has this mantra is for this purpose, this mantra is, that is also there. Okay. And Sivananda Lahari has got this Kavya Bhangi. It is lot of literary work, and also it is a practical guide for sadhaks. How that is, I will tell you after this first sloka. Karalagnamrigaha Karindrabhango Ganashatdula Vikandano Astajantuhu Girisho Vishadagradischa Chetah Kugare Panjamukosti Mekuthobihi Karalagnamrigaha Karindrabhango Ganashatdula Vikandano Astajantuhu Girisho Vishadagradischa Chetah Kugare Panchamukosti Mekuthobihi. In the Purva Sloka it was, Bhagavan was described as Kirada. Swamin Adi Kirada Mama Mamaga Manaha Mamaha Manakantare Manakantare Simantare Vartande Bahujo Mrigaha Madhujusho Matsarya Mohadeyaha. Then he says, you Tan Hatva Mrigya Vinoda Duchita Labhumcha Samprapsasi. Say Bhagavan Kirada Murte, you stay in my mind. I am in possession of a big forest. What he says, Manakantara Simantare. My mind is a Kantara, is a forest. My mind is a forest. In that forest you stay. What do you want? You are a Kirada, you want to the hunt. You want to hunt animals. All the animals are here. So why do you go here and there? You be here. And in my mind, in that Manah Kantara, my mind is a Kantara, my mind is a forest. There you have got all the animals. What are the animals? All the deer and the wild animals, all these things are there. Why do you go? Mrigas are there. Why you go there? You be here. So in continuation of that, here also the forest continuation, he says. This is connected to Bhagavan's Kiradamurti. So Bhagavan's Vasasthana is forest. So here also he brings forest. So, Me kuto bihi. Where is fear for me? I am totally fearless. I am fearless because Bhagavan is with me. I am fearless. So that he says, suppose once I met a person and he had an elephant. So wherever he goes, he will take the elephant with him. And then he is my security. So take the ministers and others, they carry a gunman with them. I don't need anything, this fellow is my security. Nobody can come near me, this fellow is there. Elephant. So likewise he says, I have no fear because a powerful lion is with me. A powerful lion is staying with me, I have no fear. What is that mriga? Karalagra mrigaha. Karalagra mrigaha means a lion holding a deer in the hand. So the deer will hunt, the lion will hunt a deer. After then we will take to a safe place to eat. So it will hold like this and walk with the three legs, holding with one hand the deer, it will walk. So Karalagna Murgaha. So this Simha is holding a hand, in his hand a deer. Karindabhango. Sometimes the lion will fight with the elephant and it will jump over the back. Front he cannot stand, it will jump over the back and come here. And it's the mastaka, it will break. So he has killed this my lion has killed a Karindra. Kari means elephant, a big elephant. Ghanashardula vikandanaha. Shardula vikandanaha. Shardula means tiger. This fellow has also killed a Shardula, a tiger. Astajanduhu. Nobody will come near him. See, they are all afraid. Whosoever comes, Astajanduhu, or the Jandu, whichever Jandu comes near him, it will kill. So they are afraid of him. So Girishaha. Girishaha means he stays in this forest only, sleeping in this hill. Vishadagradischa, and it is very neat. The tiger, lion, they are all very clean actually. They won't become dirty also. Although they don't take bath, the elephant will be dirty because it will always put sand over its body. Whereas these things will be very clean actually. So, and it is very clean, this fellow. Chetakku hare, in my heart chamber, Panchamukaha means lion. Panchamukaha means lion. Panchamukaha is staying here. Panchamukaha means because the lion's body will be very thin, male lion, and the head will be very big. So it is big as 5 times big. So it is called Panchamukaha. The elephant is called Dvija. Dvipa. 2 times it drinks. It drinks through the trunk first and then drinks. So Dvipa means elephant. Dvija means Brahmin. Dvija means bird. Dvija means snake. Dvija means teeth. Teeth is also called Dvija. It is twice born. So like that Panchamukaha means it is snake also first it comes from the egg. Like Dvija only, it is also Dvija. So Panchamukha means it is lion. So I have got a Panchamukha, along with me I have no fear. So the other meaning is Karalagna Mrigaha, Bhagavan Parameshwara, when in his hand one mriga is there. Deer will be there. I do not know whether any of you seen that. It is very common. The Bhagavan's vigraha is there means, and the two fingers will be like this. Here there will be a deer and the face turned towards him. Karalagna mrigaha and Karindra bhangaha. Bhagavan Parameshwara has killed one Gajasura, and having killed the elephant, that skin only he wears. Karindra bhangaha Ganashartula vikandanaha, and he also killed one Vyagrasura. So Ganashartula vikandanaha Astajantuhu. Son Rudra's drishti means finished. Astajantuhu Girishaha, he is Girisha. Vishadagradischa, Bhagavan Shiva is Gauranga. Gauranga. It's not like Narayana. Here it is blue color is given. Bhagavan Shiva is not blue, he is white. Karpura Gauranga. Sure. And only here it is blue. You made the whole thing blue actually. So artist doesn't know. And all the pizza, everything is the same color. So, Vishadagradi is pure actually. And Chetak Kuhare, he is there in my Hridaya. Panchamukha means what? Five face months. Sadyo Jadam Prabhatyami Satyo Jadaya Vai Namo Namaha Bhave Bhave Nati Bhave Bhavasvamam Bhavat Bhavaya Namaha Sadyo Jata Vamadevaya Namo. Then Aghora, Tatpurusha and Ishana. So Sadyo Jata, Vamadeva, Aghora, Tatpurusha and Ishana. 5 faces. 4 directions, 4 faces and in the top one. So whenever we do the Abhisheka, so they will keep one Kalasha here and 4 corners. East, west, north, south, and the northeast is Ishana. So otherwise east, west, south, west and center one. Center west is considered Ishana. So he is Panchamukha. Bhagavan Parameshwara is called Panchamukha. The tiger, the lion is also called Panchamukha. So it is a sloka. It can mean lion. When the lion stays in me, why should I fear? When Bhagavan stays, Panchamukha Bhagavan Sadashiva is there, then why should I worry? That's the meaning. Why these type of slokas are written by Shankaracharya? He has written all Vedanta, dry Vedanta, and then why should he write this? The question is, compared to the commentaries on the Upanishad or Brahma Sutra, which is full of logic, these are full of beauty. 2 things are there. One is in all our literature, Puranic literature. Even in the Vedas, there are poetical beauties there. And also there are examples from the worldly things. If I have to say something to you, I should say in such a way that you understand. So I should explain it with examples and the knowledge in the language you can understand. I should not explain it in a mystical language which you cannot understand. So in the Puranas also, many times this Upanishad, there are so many upasanas are there. Upanishad upasanas. Most of these upasanas, people study but they won't understand anything. Madhuvidya. Madhuvidya, what is Madhuvidya? You ask, they will not be able to say anything. Because Madhuvidya is connected to the Karma Kanda. Agnihotra, Gargapatya Agni. You do not know what is Gargapatya Agni. Then how will you understand? Now even our stories also, for example, Arvindalojana, Bhagavan Arvindalojana, Namah Pangajanavaya, Namah Pangajamalini, if you say. If you go and tell it to an Englishman, Namah Pangajanetraya, lotus-like eye. What is this lotus-like eye? He will ask, he will not understand. We understand it because we have got emotionally some attachment and we are familiar with that. Bhagavan's lotus feet, how can be his feet be lotus? It will have only this shape. Maybe beta size 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of these things only he will say. You cannot understand. So Upanishad Vidyas, Shandilya Vidya or any other Vidya, most of these Vidyas are in the mystical language. Four dogs are going one behind the other. Adamo, you studied, I think. Chandogya, you studied. And Adamo, they say, we will eat, we will eat. Like that they are going. And what is this, you ask? Those who have studied Chandogya, they will say the same thing. That four dogs were going. What is this four dogs? I don't understand anything. What is the philosophy behind it? They can't say because it is a meditation. The dogs says, Adamo, what does it mean to you? Now I tell you one story which you may be knowing, some of you. There is one Vidya called Sambharga Vidya. Sambharga Vidya, it comes in the Upanishad. Though there two birds were flying. One evening, two birds were flying. Beautiful birds. One bird is going forward and the other bird is coming behind. When they were flying, in that area, there was a king. That king's name was Janashruti. It is an Upanishad story, Janashruti. Janashruti was lying on the terrace and enjoying the blue sky. He was enjoying. Then the bird was about to fly over him. So the bird which is flying behind tells the first bird, hey, you blind fellow, Bhallaksha, Bhallaksha, you blind fellow, you are flying over Jnanashruti. His kirti, his fame is such that it will burn you, you will reduce to ashes, don't fly above him. Take a deviation, it says. Then that bird says, whether he is as famous as the Raikwa with caste, it says like that. And they go. And then this fellow started worrying about who is this Raikwa. And then he goes in search of that fellow Raikwa. Raikwa says something and then it is Pranavapasana, something like that. What is the connection of this and this? You ask, what is the connection of Janashruti stories and the Pranavapasana? Just a story told, Dharmanishta Swamiji came to me and I told like this. He said that way. It's not that way. Actually, it is called Sambharga. Sambharga means absorption. Absorption means you are a king. So whatever good things happen in that country, all the good things, credit goes to him. Bad also credit goes to him. Although I have not done anything, you have done something, the credit comes to me. You do something wrong, the credit comes to me. Okay? You do something good, then the ashram gets benefit. The king will get benefits. Suppose one man gets Olympic medal, and we are happy. When the cricket, India wins, you be very happy. And then break this. How are you connected with that? So his victory, you consider your victory. Because you identify with him. You identify with him, okay? You identify with Virat Kohli. You identify with somebody. You identify with Chidananda. Chidananda Swamiji is a great man. I am also great. Okay? Why? Because he is my guru. So his credit, you get your credit. So without somebody's credit comes to you, you are absorbing that. Okay? Like that, can't you whether this sadhana also, I want Ishvara Bhakti, I want to progress in the spiritual journey. So use progress in the spiritual journey, I will get that benefit. You do sadhana, sadhana will come to me. The benefit of sadhana, I will also have a share. Is it possible? So now the hand is working. So the hand is very efficient, we don't say. She is very efficient. Suppose somebody writes well, he is a very efficient fellow. So only hand is efficient. Or the intellect is efficient. His teeth may not be efficient, he may not be able to bite properly. But his efficiency of the intellect goes to you. Likewise, whatever success and failure here goes ultimately to the Atma which is not seen. So Atma absorbs everything. You are not this body. Something beyond that is there, that absorbs. All the good things and bad things of this body, this mind, this intellect, all things are absorbed. So that absorption is called Sambharga. So later on it is a prana upasana. Everything is in prana. The eye cannot function if prana, there is a trouble in prana. So the function of the eye is on the prana. So if prana there is some problem means all these things will stop. You take a pranayama, you cannot think. Mind will come to a stop. When you do prana, you cannot think anything. When you are speaking, you will not be breathing. Apranan, anapanan, vagvadati. When you are speaking, when you stop only you breathe. I am speaking means I am using that air. Okay? So these are all absorption. These are all examples of the upasana actually. The Bhagavan in you is working through you. All the credit goes to him, all the bad things goes to him. Or you can call it a jiva. So you are a bad person means who is the bad person? The body is not the bad person. The jiva is the bad person. The mind is the bad person. Okay? Like that the upasanas, Vedic upasanas are explained based on the Vedic rituals which are familiar to them. Now they are not familiar to you. That is why later on this bhakti, this theology came. This bhakti, upasana, Bhagavan. Veda there is no Bhagavan. Krishna, Rama and all these things, the Puranas are not there. Maybe some indications are there. Then it came. So we are able to understand. Mahabharata Katha goes on. So you are keep on watching that. Sometimes tears comes in your eyes. When you are watching a story, some tears will come in your eyes. Why tear comes? You are not involved in that. So Kuchela, this Sudhama's Charitra, even when they read Bhagavad, people will have tears. Why do they have tears? So they identify with that. In that story, there is something which you also find in your life. You are identifying those things in your life. You understand me? So those things you are having some identification. If you are suffering, I look at you, then I will also feel sad because somehow I identify with you. If you are my enemy, if you are suffering, what will happen? You deserve, I will say. So some I identify. So here, ultimately what is our purpose? We want to identify with everything here. Either you don't identify with anything or you identify with everything. Identify with everything. So that Vedic examples, Upanishad Vidyas, Upasanas, although it is very perfect, very difficult for us to understand and to meditate. Shravana alone is not enough. Many people have heard the stories, they have studied by heart, but they will not have the benefit of that study, that they have to contemplate. Contemplation is not possible because they are not able to contemplate actually. So the contemplation is possible. Whatever you study, you should be able to connect it to your life. Connect it to your life. So now, so that is why the Purana Kathas, Rama, I want to live like Rama. So a dharmic life. Bhagavan says like this, so I want to do that. So you are trying to identify, you are contemplating on that, meditating on that, this is good, I should follow. All these thoughts come in your mind. Are you able to understand? Now, for example, now meditation. Meditation, you have to keep the mind free of thoughts. Yoga Chittavarti Nirodha. Chittavarti Nirodha is not going to happen. Chittavarti Nirodha, very difficult to do. So what is that? Don't worry. Fill the mind with God. Something connected, same thought. That is what will give you a downfall. That you should not entertain. But what will lift you up, that you should do. So the Bhakti Sampradaya is there only. Bhakti Sampradaya means, what is Bhakti ultimately? Mind always thinking about Bhagavan. Tatchintanam, tatkadanam, tadeva anyonya prabodhanam. So whatever things you see here now, you are walking on the road. So you see, normally what type of thoughts come in our mind? You see something, some thought will come. I see you, then immediately I think, he is going. Then Today food was not good. I see you, then immediately I connect to dining hall, food was not good. Then something like that, then that nowadays because of this, something like that mind keep on moving from one thought to another thought. And most of the times, negative thoughts only come. We agree to that. So you think something, you see something, there is an external influence. When we are sitting quiet, some thought will come. What type of thought comes in your mind? Bhagavan's thought will not come. Suppose you have been singing for 1 hour and then go to room, then the music will continue. Okay? Rama Krishna Hari, that will continue. Otherwise you are gossiping and then go. Then you sit there, what type of thought will come? Then gossip thought only will come. He has told this bad about this man, he has told bad about this fellow. So all those thoughts, he was also, earlier also he was like that. All those unwanted things will come in the mind. So, we have to train our mind to have positive thoughts, whatever we see. Whatever we see, I will connect it to Bhagavan. Mind should naturally think about it. You see a tree, you should immediately think about something. For example, in Bhagavat and in the Ramayana and in all the Kavyas, in all the Puranas, this is given, but no Kathagar will tell you. You know that Valmiki Ramayana starts like this. Valmiki Ramayana, first Narada Maharshi comes and tell the whole story of Ramayana. That is, afterwards, Valmiki Maharshi was going to the Tamasa river for taking bath. You know this? Valmiki Maharshi was going to the Tamasa river. The second chapter of Valmiki Ramayana is going to the Tamasa river for taking bath. So his Shishya, his name was Bharadwaja. Bharadwaja was going with him, carrying the water pot. So they saw the river, the Tamasa river, very clean, beautiful river. When they saw the very beautiful river, so some thought will come. You also see every day go to river. See, sometimes the river is muddy. Sometimes the river is very clean. Sometimes a lot of tides are there. Wood is floating, something is floating, big. So whenever see that, some thought will come. What thought comes in your mind? So that decides what is there in your mind. When you look at something, that is over. Dharmana Swamiji is sitting in front of me. Afterwards, what thought comes in my mind? Whether it is something good for me or bad for me. It's not going to affect anything, see whether something good for me or bad. So, Valmiki Maharshi got a thought. Do you know what thought he got? Akardamamidam tirtam. Kardama means muddy, unclean. This akardamamidam tirtam, the water is very clean. Akardamamidam tirtam. Bharadwaja nishamaya. Hey Bharadwaja, you see what a beautiful clean water it is, a crystal clean water. Then he says, Ramaniyam prasannambuhu. Ramaniyam, very beautiful. Prasannambuhu, very clean and good water, drink water. Sanmanushya mano yatha. Sanmanushya mano yatha. Like Sajjana's mind. Sajjana. Sadhunam hridayaha. Yatha sadhunam manaha. Sadhunam hridayaha. Tadvati ayam Ramaniyam. And Prasanna Ambu, this water is so clean, like the mind of the sadhus. Like that you will find in Bhagavat so many things. In the Pravit Varnana, and then this Hemanta Varnana, in the Bhagavan's Katha is there. So Hemanta, Bhagavan goes there. Bhagavan sees the trees. The trees, he says. Then he calls his friends, hey, you see, the trees are such a good things, such a good persons. They give shade. When somebody comes tired, they give shade. They give fruit. They give leaf. They give twigs. They give fuel, firewood. They give fruits. So every part of it, you are useful to us. Even those who cut it, for them also, they get whatever they want. You want shade, you have got shade. You want fruit, there is fruit. You want vegetable, you got vegetable. You want bark, you have bark. and twigs for washing the teeth, the cleaning the teeth. Yes. So everything they provide, like sajjanas. To approach a sajjana, he will not leave you without giving anything. Whatever you want, that they give, and like the sajjanas give, like that. So whatever we see here, that should produce a corresponding good thought in our mind. That is the upasana. Upasana is this. Upasana is not thinking about Krishna alone. Thinking about Krishna alone is meditation. Is meditation. Upasana is, whenever you think Krishna, you connect to everything here. You see butter, then it should remind you of this Krishna. When you see butter, it should remind you of Krishna. When you see a snake, oh, Kaliya was like this, he was dancing on Krishna. On that Krishna was dancing. Or you should be able to think something. So, whenever you see anything, afterwards, after that, that is a pramana, you see something, then there is a subsequent thoughts are there. Those subsequent, that thoughts that follow that decides what type of meditation you are having, what type of your mind is what. So that is what, in all these things, Shankaracharya Bhagavan is trying to connect you, that whatever he sees, he takes a forest, if lion is there, he connects it to Shiva. The Kirada is there, he connects it to Shiva. The hunter is there, he connects it to Shiva. Like that, everything is connecting to Shiva. The beauty of the slokas are there, and in addition to that, all these things, all these worldly things are all he is connecting to Shiva, and everything is a meditation. Meditation is not to be done in the lonely corner of a temple. It should be done here in your workplace, wherever you see. Then you should be able to do that. That is actually the principle of meditation. With this idea, you can interpret all the upasanas in the Upanishads. Otherwise, Upanishad upasana is not possible to explain unless you have got a good knowledge of the karma kanda, the rituals, not ordinary puja rituals, the original Shrauta rituals. Agnihotra Vedi, exactly the Agnihotra Vedi will look like a human being lying down. When you are lying down, how you lie, exactly it will be that way. The Agnihotra Vedi will be like that. When you are lying down, somebody takes a photo from top. Exactly that way. It will be round, then body will be tapering, and then the genitals, that area, and the hands. It will be exactly like this. I have seen the Agnihotra, I have seen the Yajnas, that's why I know he says. So here, Bhagavan, he says that when Bhagavan is sitting in my mind, he is like a lion. A lion is with me, I have no fear. That is one. He is Panchabhuga, Parameshwara is with me, I have no fear. Okay? And then, this meditation, you have to do it yourself. Nobody can help you. And then, we always think about Guru will help me, Bhagavan help me. Then Bhagavan himself says, that is not possible. You yourself have to do it. Then I will give you that, explain that to you with Bhagavat quotes. You know, all of you know this Dattatreya Upadesha. Dattatreya has got 24 gurus. So, before Bhagavan says Dattatreya, introduces the Dattatreya, what was the question asked and how the reply started? The Uddhava asked the question. I will try to bring Bhagavan Sri Krishna and Shiva Vishwanatha together, because Sri Krishna is my Aradhya Devata and Shiva is our presiding deity. And of course there is no difference. This is the 13th chapter, I think. 11th chapter. 7th chapter. 11:7, okay. Afterwards you can see this. So Bhagavan says to Uddhava, after this Navayogis Upadeshas are over, then Bhagavan directly gives Upadesha to Uddhava. In that Bhagavan says, Prayena manuja loke lokatattva vichakshanaha samudhirandihyatmanam atmaneva ashubhashayat. This is 11th skanda, 7th chapter and 14th sloka. You all refer, those who want to refer, the Hindi meaning also you can refer, and the Sridharacharya Vyakhyam also. Prayena manuja loke, generally, manujaha means human beings. Loke lokatattva vichakshanaha, those who think, those who analyze things and understands, Loka Tattva Vichakshana, those who understand the Tattva of the Loka, of the world. That means those who are thinking. Loka Tattva Vichakshana, Samudharanti Hyatmanam, Atmani Ashubhasiyat. They lift themselves by themselves. Uddhared Atmanatmanam, in the Bhagavad Gita it comes. They lift themselves by themselves. Ashubhasiyat, from the impurities, from the papa, from the wrong things, they lift themselves. So, generally in this world, one has to lift oneself. Nobody will come and help. Even Bhagavan cannot do that. If he could do it, he could have gifted all the Yadavas. But he has not done. So, Atmaiva Shubhachayat, Atmano Guru, Atmaiva Purushasya Visheshataha. Especially, your Guru is yourself. Atmaneva Guru Atmayeva. Atmaneva Guru Atmayeva. You understand the meaning? Atmaneva Guru Atmayeva Purushasya Visheshataha. So, for you, you are the Guru. How you should learn? Because if the Guru says anything, you will hear, but you will not do. You have not accepted it. Nobody will do exactly the Guru says because he has not accepted. He will, Guru, he will respect, he will fall at his feet, everything will be, but whatever he says, he will not do. It is not possible because mind is will not allow him to do it. So, Atmano Guru Atmaiva Purushasya Visheshataka Yat Pratyaksha Anumanabhyam Shreyo Asu Anuvindate. And how he will get Shreyas? Pratyaksha Anumana Bhyam. Pratyaksha means what he directly see. Anumana means inferences he makes. By your own inference and one more Pratyaksha inference. He has done something wrong. He has gone down. I should not do it. If a person is walking and he falls down, then there is a ditch is there, a gutter is there, so I should not go this way. Likewise, Pratyaksha Anumana Bhyam Shreyo Asu Anuvindate. You see what is good for you in this world and what is bad for you. You see and you refer and you find out and you have to do. This Bhagavan says to Uddhava, the last Upadesha. Then he says, Purushatveja mam dhiraha sankhya yoga vicharadaha avistaram prabhashyanti sarva shakti bhabrunhya. Afterwards, he says, then our ancestor Yadu went and met Dattatreya. And he asked this question. They asked, how are you so peaceful and so bold? How you manage yourself? How you are like this? He asked the question to Dattatreya. Then the Dattatreya answers. Sri Bhagavanu vacha yadunaye mahabhago brahmanye sumedasa prashta sabhajita praha prasrayavanadam dujaha. When Yadu asked these questions to Dattatreya, Dattatreya told this. What Bhagavan told to Uddhava? You have to lift yourself. You have to see what is going on here, what is good and what is bad. You have to find out. You are your own Guru. And every day we say, Ishvaro Guru Atmedi Murti Bhed Vibhagine. Ishvara himself is Guru. And Guru himself should be your Atma. If Guru is outside you, it won't work. This Guru has to enter into your mind. And then he should, as Atma, he should accept. So, then when Yadu Maharaja asked this question, he asked answers. That's what it is. Santi me Guravo Rajan Bahavo Buddhyupashritaha Yato Buddhimupadaya Mukto Atami Hatan Shrunu. Santi me Guravo Rajan Bahavoho Buddhyupashritaha. There are so many gurus for me. Buddhyupashritaha. With Buddhi I have done upasana to them. Yato Buddhi Upadaya, learning from them. Yataha Buddhi Upadaya, taking the lessons from them, myself. Muktaha Sanna Atami. Atra Atami. Muktaha Sanna Atra Atami. Tan Shrunu. So the instruction comes from the Guru, not from his words. What you have seen and what you have accepted in that. What you have seen and what you have accepted. You see many things, but you are not accepted. Swamiji is very dayalu. You won't become dayalu. Swamiji is very devoted. You cannot become devoted. Because you have to accept it actually. That you have to accept it. So, buddhi bhupastrita. Yato buddhi bhupada. From that I have taken that from me. It is not heard. Okay, this is very important actually, because in the Shastras, how our mind functions. It is not what we hear, what we study. Those who have studied, they have not learned anything. When Shvetaketu comes back to home, then father asks, "You seem to be very garvishta. The Dhamba is there. I have studied everything. I know everything." That is not the Lakshana of a study. Have you learned that which is to be known? Having known which, nothing else to be known. Yasya amatam tasya matam. By knowing that, avijñādam vijñādam bhavati, vijñādam avijñādam bhavati. Ashrutam shrutam bhavati. Yeah, right. So, that's what he says. So, here, all these things are ordinary Laukik examples. Forest, we all know, trees, bird, nest, elephant, murga, etc. All these things we also come across. We see a cow, so it is Dharma Devata. You can think it is Bhumi. We can think this cow is, it has dirtied everything. That thought will come in our mind. So what type of thoughts comes in your mind? Are we able to connect it to this spiritual life? So that is the basic, because hereafter what are the slokas comes, the background is, this background is required. So next sloka we will read and stop. Chandasyakichikanvitaihi dvijavarehi samsevite shashvate saukhyapadini khedabhedini sudhasarehi palehi deepite chetah pakshishikhamane tyaja vrta sancharam anyairalam nityam shankarapada patmayugali nide viharam guru. Nityam shankarapada patmayugali nide viharam guru. He chetah pakshishikhamane. Chetah pakshishikhamane, you understand? Chetaha, mind. Cheta means mind. Pakshishikhamane, my mind, your mind is a bird. My mind is a bird. Pakshishikhamane tyaja vrta sancharam, unnecessary wandering you stop. Anyehi alam, enough of that. Nityam shankarapada patmayugali nide, you make a nest in this Bhagavan's lotus feet. Nide viharam guru, there you play, don't go there. Don't go everywhere. The Bhagavan Shankara's Padapatma is there. There's a beautiful place. There you stand. Where in that Padapatma, Chandas Shaki Chikanvitaihi Dvijavarehi, Chandas Shaki. Bhagavan's Padamula is a Chandaha means the Veda. Chandas Shaki means all the Upanishads are Bhagavan's lotus feet. And it is worshipped by Dvijavarehi, Maharshi Vadyehi, Pujidaha. Maharshis are worshipping that Upanishad. That Upanishad is there. Samsevido Shashvate. These Upanishads are glorifying that Bhagavan's feet. The Dvijavarehi, Brahmana Shreshtaha, Maharshiha. Maharshis are worshipping that all the time. Saukhya Apadini, it will give you ultimate Saukhya. Kheda Bhedini, all your Khedas, Dukkha will go away. Sudhasarehi, it is Amrita Varsha. Sudhasarehi Phalehi, Amrita Varsha Phala. Deepitehi, that it provides you Amrita as the fruit, Amrita fruit. And it is the worshipped by the Maharshis and the Upanishads. And Shashvade Saukhya Apadini, it always gives you Saukhya, Sukha. So, hey Pakshishikhamane, hey my mind, don't go here and there. Please dwell at the feet. Make your nest at the feet of Shankarapada Patmayugali Nide Viharam Guru. You make a vihara there, don't go elsewhere. Okay? Hari Om Tatsat. Tvatpadam Bujamartyayami. Tvatpadam Bujamartyayami Paramam Tvam Chintayam Yandaham. Tvam Isham Sharanam Vrajami Vachasa Tvameva Yache Vibho Viksham Me Dishachakshushim Sakarunam Divyeshchiram Prarthitam Shambho Loka Guru Madhija Manasaka Saukhyopadesham Kurum ശംഭോ ലോകഗുരോ മദീയ മനസഃ സൗഖ്യോപദേശം കുരു. ഓം